I'm about to start a project that I've been planning for some time. I've spent a long time in my career hopefully being successful, but at the same time finding ways to give back. I've raised a lot of money over the years with my family for children's cancer research. I spent 15 years on the board of the Forbeck Cancer Research Foundation. And this project is a little different. It's a bit like community service, but it's also giving back. So here's the idea. I'm curious to know what it's like to be a panhandler. There's lots of discussion around this today, what it's like to be a panhandler. And so therefore, I'm going to try it. But I'm actually going to have a sign with me. The sign is Marine Hungry, essentially help a Marine feed the hungry. I am a Marine. I spent 13 months in Vietnam. I was a sergeant in the Marine Corps. And I'm curious to know, first of all, what the reaction will be from folks who drive by, folks on the street, but also other folks who are panhandling. I've got a phone in the back of my sign so that I can talk to people and videotape them while this is going on. I'm going to change my clothes for starters. I'm not going to wear dirty clothes or anything like that. I'm just going to wear clothes that are have good utility. I'll carry a backpack, and I'm going to wear a hat that my daughter made for me. No action. Sheriff gave me a nod. I think he might approve. People won't even look at me. I'd have to say I'm a bit anxious since I don't know what to expect necessarily, but it also makes me think, well, what do the folks have to deal with every day when they're out panhandling? I'm sure there are territorial issues. I'm sure there are safety issues in terms of cars and that type of thing, but I'll be very careful. Flag. You see this lady in the gray car, she stayed back so she wouldn't have to pull up next to me. Something's going to happen, I can tell. The flag? Huh? Thank you. All right, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Oh, God bless you.
Thank you. There you go, sweetie.
Pray for Steve.
I will. You be safe. That lady went around the block and come back to give me money. Well, the project is complete. It was an interesting experience. I learned a lot. Panhandling is not an easy thing, but if there's one,
this is the spot. Nothing yet. So we're on the best corner in Portland.
To walk out into a median and ask people for money. I wasn't expecting. I've done some difficult things in my life. I wasn't expecting how hard it would be to actually.
Why do I think somebody I know is going to drive by?
Yeah, do it. There were two general reactions that people had to me. Number one was make believe I wasn't there. Wouldn't park the car next to me as they were pulling by.
The flag?
Wouldn't look at me. Other folks who reacted, those who did react, reacted very positively, had things to say about the fact that I'm a Marine, that little flag I gave everyone. In riding around town looking for a place to do this, it became very obvious that there are many, many panhandlers on the corners, on the medians. And a few observations about that. Certainly feel for these folks who need to do that. Secondly, from a city's perspective, all the people on the corners and the medians represent the gateway to the city, which is not a great way to present where we live.
Take a flag.
Thank you.
This was an interesting experience. I'd like to thank my family and my friends for supporting me in doing this and learning about this. We were not on the street a long time, but I'd say that for every half an hour on the street, probably took in about $10, $15, something like that. So we'll be making a significant contribution to the Good Shepherd Food Bank and appreciate everyone's support. Thanks.